Hello and welcome to the Daily Threat, your source for the latest in cybersecurity news. Today we've got 3 hot stories for you. In this episode, we'll be discussing the FBI's warning against using public phone charging stations, a Windows 0-day vulnerability being exploited in ransomware attacks, and a data breach affecting KFC and Pizza Hut's parent company after a ransomware attack. Remember to subscribe to stay up to date with the latest cybersecurity threats, and this episode is brought to you by QIT Solutions. Let's dive in. Our first story comes from CNBC, where the FBI has issued a warning against using public phone charging stations due to the risks they pose. According to the article, hackers can compromise these stations to steal personal information, install malware, or even lock your device. This technique, known as juice jacking, exploits the fact that USB cables are designed to transmit both data and power. Attackers can install malicious hardware or software in the charging stations that, when connected to your device, can access your data or install malware. This poses a significant risk to businesses, as compromised devices can lead to data breaches, loss of sensitive information, and potential damage to a company's reputation. To minimize this risk, the FBI recommends using your own power adapter and plugging it into an electrical outlet or carrying a portable battery pack. Additionally, always keep your device's software up to date and use security software to protect against malware. Our second story comes from Bleeping Computer, reporting a Windows 0-day vulnerability being exploited in ransomware attacks. This vulnerability, which affects Windows version, allows attackers to gain escalated privileges on a victim's system, providing them with full control over the compromised device. Hackers are exploiting this vulnerability in a new ransomware campaign, encrypting victims' files and demanding payment for their release. Businesses are at risk of losing critical data, facing potential downtime, and incurring substantial financial losses due to ransom payments or recovery efforts. Microsoft is aware of the vulnerability and working on a patch, but until it's available, there are several recommendations for businesses to protect themselves. Keep all software and operating systems up to date. Implement regular data backups and store them offline. Train employees to recognize and avoid phishing emails and other social engineering tactics. Use strong and unique passwords and enable multi-factor authentication when possible. Employ robust endpoint security solutions. Our final story today comes again from Bleeping Computer, where the parent company of KFC and Pizza Hut, company name, has disclosed a data breach following a ransomware attack. The attackers were able to infiltrate the company's systems and exfiltrate sensitive data, including customer information and employee records. This incident highlights the ever-present threat of ransomware attacks targeting businesses of all sizes and industries. To mitigate the risk of similar attacks, businesses should implement a comprehensive cybersecurity strategy, including regular risk assessments and penetration testing. Train employees on cybersecurity best practices and ensure they understand the importance of their role in maintaining security. Limit access to sensitive data on a need-to-know basis and monitor user activity. Have a well-defined incident response plan in place to quickly address potential breaches. That's all for today's episode of the Daily Threat. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest in cybersecurity news and stay one step ahead of the cybercriminals. This episode has been brought to you by QIT Solutions, your partner in cybersecurity and IT solutions. Remember, staying informed is your first line of defense in the ever-evolving world of cyber threats. If you found this episode helpful or have any questions, be sure to leave a comment below and share it with your colleagues and friends to keep them informed as well. Together, we can create a safer digital landscape for businesses and individuals alike. Thank you for tuning into the Daily Threat, and we'll see you next time for more updates on the latest cybersecurity news. Stay safe out there.